Hi guys, and welcome to our first official weekly training. I'm going to talk through your first 28 days. Now it might be that you're brand new, or it might be that you've been with the company for a while and you haven't quite got to where you wanted to, or maybe you didn't even really get started. So for anyone that is starting as a new person, a new business, or anyone that wants to start from scratch today, it is never too late to draw a line and do that. So this is going to be really helpful for you. So by now you should have watched the compensation plan training that I posted on our team page last week, and hopefully once you've watched it a couple of times you'll have an understanding. You're not going to memorise it all to start with, but you should have an understanding about upgrading. So basically, when you join, you have 28 days to upgrade your business level. So you join as a member, which gives you 200 points. And to get to the top level, which is called Ultimate, you need to put through another 1,300 points. Now, this could be products that you're buying for yourself, your family, your friends. It could be stock. It could be anything. It's just products that you're buying, which will get you up to that ultimate level. Now, if you don't understand that still, rewatch the video or have a look at Leslie's The Importance of Upgrading video, which I'm going to show you where to find that, because that explains the massive benefits of upgrading in your first 28 days. So that said, when someone physically signs up, on the day they sign up, they have got 28 days, because we sign people up on a Saturday. That gives them a full 28 days to achieve these extra points. Now, if like me, you're going to join and buy lots of products, then you can do that really quickly. But if you're going to join and not do much until you've learned something or you've done some training, then I would hold back the actual physical signing up of someone until they're ready to get going. Let's say, for example, you sign someone up and 3 or 4 weeks pass and all they've done is read some books, they've watched some videos, but they haven't sold a product. They're going to lose that opportunity to upgrade. So it's really important to make sure that you find out what kind of person you're working with. There are other people that are going to join with a Jove kit and they're going to get their wrinkle cream, put it on 50 people, and they might sell 30 or 40 in their first week. So that's absolutely great if that's how they're going to start. But some people might not want to do any talking to people until they've done some training. Any way is fine. Everyone's very different. We have to accept people are very different. And that's why I've recorded this and posted it on the page rather than doing it live tonight. Not everybody is going to find 6:30 on a Tuesday evening suitable or their best time for taking in information. So what I'm going to do is show you the training plan that we've set up so that you know where to find it. I'm going to show you the different Facebook pages, and Leslie's going to put a welcome video on the main Facebook page to show you what the page is for. And then you're ready to get started. So next week, Leslie's going to be doing a training on the Slenderize. As most of you know, she's just completed her first proper 28 days and she looks amazing. So she's going to talk through in real basic terms how she's done that and the best advice to give people who are going to do the same. So we can use this video next week to show people, team members, customers, and start getting some sales. So if you can use the next 7 days to really get stuck into this training plan and learn everything that you need to learn, you're not going to miss out on anything. So let me show you the tick list. So this is your first 28 days checklist. You can find this in files on Facebook on Team Evolution. So there's a video on there that talks you through X-Office. That's your back office system. I'm not going to go into detail because the video explains it all. The importance of upgrading, so I'd have a watch at that as quickly as possible. Auto delivery. Still some people who are new aren't still sure what auto delivery is, so this video will explain it for you, and it's really important to get your full discounts. You need to be active by setting up your auto delivery. This is a bit longer, but work through these at your own pace as quickly as you can. The School of Success trainings, they're done by James Lavelle, who's #1 in the UK. They're really good training, so have a listen of those and a watch of those, and you're going to have a bit more information as to how this business works. The compensation plan, that's the one I was talking about earlier, so have a few watches of that. You're never going to memorise it in your first week, but at least if you've got an understanding, you're not going to miss any of the information. And then setting up your file. This is my advice. I would set this file up and show your team and help them set theirs up and help them show their team and so on. To have a successful business where you're not running around like a loony all the time, you need to make what you do duplicatable so that people that join your team can copy you. If people don't copy you, if they're really super brilliant on a computer, they might do their record keeping on Excel on a spreadsheet. But if someone in my upline had done that, I wouldn't be able to copy it. I'm not great on a computer. I never used to be. So use whatever system you like, but this one ensures you have duplicatability on your team. So I don't even think that's a word, in fairness. So have a look through the video and it explains everything in quite a lot of detail. And then when you want to get started, when you're ready to plan your activity, a planning meeting is a great way of doing this, but it's only a great way of doing it if you're prepared for your planning meeting. There's no point turning up with a few ideas of what you might fancy doing. This video explains all the different ways that you can raise activity and create points. So have a watch of it and make notes of the things that you like, the things you don't like. Use the ones that you like and ignore the ones that you don't. You know, choose one product, 2 products, 10, whatever suits you. But this video goes through all the different options so that you can make a choice for yourself. And then lastly, there's some product information, so just talk about where you can find it. So you can find the brands on the Arix website, you can look on arixproducts.com, in Xoffice, it's in Boss and Library, there's loads of useful information and I explain that in the Xoffice video. There's a Slenderize and a Jove information sheet on files on our team page, so you can use that to send to people that are looking at the products and it gives them relevant sites to look at and videos which are really helpful. And then if you haven't yet had the email with all the product sheets on, someone kindly prepared these for us so we can share them with you. Let us know if you don't have them. So I'm just going to quickly show you through Facebook pages. So this is Team Evolution. So this is our team page, it's a business page, so keep the post professional and business on here. So we can advertise trainings on here, the link which we were going to use, but you don't need to now because I've done a recording, talking about GoPro. So kindly someone found an audio version of this, Lynn I think it was, and she's found an audio where you can click on here and listen to it for free. So that's really helpful. There's a great Slenderize training on here by Barbara Cox, although Leslie's is going to be much more down to earth and in layman's terms, so that it won't be too technical. So anything we want to put on here, we can put on here, but keep it business and professional. If you fancy a bit of a chit chat with some of the team, we've got a Facebook Messenger thread. So this is still called Team Evolution, and we can talk through all of any points that you want to. So go back to the beginning because it's quite new, and just make sure you understand what this page is for. We have a products page called Natural Transformation. On here we can share before and after pictures, testimonials can go on here, some great before and afters of Lynn, my before and afters for the Slenderize, Paul has put some information on there. There's loads of information on here. If you go back, there's lots of wrinkle cream pictures on there. There's all sorts. So this is to add people to it. It's like a VIP customer page. Anyone you want to add to it so they can see information on products, make sure you've asked them first. You don't want to be adding people to groups if they've not agreed. But this will save you putting lots of products posts on your personal Facebook because it will switch people off. So you can add them to this page and then they can look through the posts. We've got a brand new Slenderize page for us and our team only. There's loads of them around and we're going to start adding posts to this really imminently. So keep your eyes focused. Leslie's training will go on here next week and we'll start putting recipes, and we can add people to the page when they're interested in the drops or when they've started the drops, and they can blog their progress, they can share recipe ideas, how they're feeling and so on. So that pretty much sums up the training for tonight. It is short and sweet, but what isn't short and sweet is the 28-day checklist. So start working through that. Get as much done as you can in the next week, and then it's done forever. Once it's done, and then we can focus on raising points through products and finding customers, and we can also raise points through finding team members. So have a great week. If you've got questions, please do ask us, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.